You can come to the Hay House conference. You can listen to all the speakers. You can take notes. You can buy the books. You can get the CDs and the downloads, and you can play them in your car on the way to work, and you can play them over and over again. Then you get to work, and you're like, you know what your problem is? You need to be a little bit more compassionate. And you over there, you need to forgive. And you know what? You need a little bit more emotional intelligence, and you need a guide to help you through all of that. And everybody is just mystified by the philosophy that's coming out of your mouth. And they start, knocking on your door. Excuse me, can you administer to me? I just need some help here. I think I can fit you in 30 minutes. Come back in 30 minutes. And you become the mystic of your department. And everything's going really well until it's time to go to the company Christmas party. And your best friend calls you up and she says, that person that threw you under the bus, that betrayed you, the one that talked about you and got the promotion instead of you, she's at the Christmas party. And all of a sudden, you sit down on your couch and you start thinking about ways to her. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to embarrass her in front of everybody. And you start rehearsing this scene in your mind. And all of a sudden, you realize, oh my God, I went to the Hay House conference. Damn it. Now I got to do something here. And you sit down on the couch, and you begin to think about what you learned. And you say, oh my God, I got to remember to see myself in her. Oh, okay, let me just take a minute. Okay, I need to stay in the present moment. I need to see her best qualities, see myself in her. And as you begin to think about and recall that information, you begin to activate different networks of neurons in your brain. And something amazing happens if you do it properly. The next thing you know, you put yourself into a future scene. The next thing you know, you're rehearsing what you're going to do with that information. You begin to review it, plan your actions. And as you put yourself into the scene, into the equation, you begin to mentally rehearse your actions. The action of mental rehearsal begins to install the neurological hardware in your brain, so you are primed for the experience. You have the circuits in place to use when you get in that scene. And now your brain is no longer a record of the past. Now it's in fact a map to the future. And as you do this over and over again, remembering who you no longer want to be and remembering who you do want to be, you begin to change on a biological level. And if you do it properly and you get your behaviors to match your intentions and your actions equal to your thoughts, and you walk into that scene with your physical body and you do exactly what the book said or the lecturer said, and you forgive that person, the side effect of that is you are going to feel love. You are going to feel compassion. You are going to open your heart and feel an elevated emotion. And now you're beginning to embody that philosophy. How many people are with me? But if you've done it once, you're not going to be on the stained glass windows in church with one time. You got to be able to replicate that action over and over again until you neurochemically condition your mind and body to become compassion. Now, no person, no thing, no situation in your external environment will move you from that internal state.